That's one thing I need to do. I need to take the down. There we go. All right, you ready? All right.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Just game one.
Ready? 5-8.
Oh my God, man! I didn't care who you got.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
See that shit?
I call that play a success.
That
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You're good. Ready.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Sack. Quarterback gets hit.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. DeAndre Carter is deep for the Texans.
What the fuck? Dude, you know who the heck them Texans is. I hate when people do this shit. I hate when people do this shit. Because it stops the flow of the game. You know who the damn on Texans. They have Lamar Miller. They have Lamar Miller at running back. Oh my God. Okay, I punt it to you. It stops the flow of the game. It puts me on pause. I can't. That shit annoys me. Let's go. Like I said. No, it's. Like I said, if you got something to do, that's one thing, man. But this, like, I'm gonna pause every second to look at some shit. Nah, man, come on. I hate that shit. I don't complain about everything. Let's go.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Run.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Sweet.
On the toss, here's Foreman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and the defense loses him. It's complete.
Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. I know what I did. This shit.
Touchdown, Houston.
That was on me. That was on me. I hit the wrong shit. You got me.
And the Texans
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I had it.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. He was looking for Matthews that time. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd and 9, Watson.
Nope, give me that shit.
Shot for the end zone.
Oh, that should have been my shit. I'm not seeing that shit all fucking way.
He wishes he had back.
Come on.
Incomplete
Be
in the
smart.
end zone.
Be smart. When I play this defense. Come on, be smart.
Back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
You got that laughing because
it's
of
a
some
lot of
bullshit.
confusion,
Be smart.
kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Let's go. He's going to throw it underneath this time. He ain't going deep again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Give me that shit. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing, kid?
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
What the fuck is he doing? Come on.
To the 46-yard line.
Told you I do this defense shit, kid.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
Let's go, man.
You can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That was dumb.
That's right side.
That was dumb.
Complete here on the first play of the drive. A good pick up there, 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation.
Instead of doing that bullshit.
Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
And Kamara has it stripped, and the Texans scoop it. They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time.
You're not running the ball, man. Just stop that now. You're not running the ball.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You better off throwing short, buddy. Don't do it. You better off throwing short, buddy.
He'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
What are you doing?
He's going to go down again.
Kick it.
Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Kick it.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time the turnover on the fumble,
and they were in enemy
territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
Thanks for
Down the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Thanks for a couple yards.
You nailed every part of what was
So
frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Bagging your coverage up.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Nah, I play smart, kid. I play smart.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First down.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be
smart man. Smart man.
Thanking him for that much space to rumble.
All day, just like that. Check. Recon, 132 fighter.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
I fucked that up. I fucked that all up.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. He's at the 40.
I wouldn't fucking use a pick, kid. I saw that shit.
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, 14 though.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he loses the football a second time.
Whoa!
And he will have a touchdown.
Damn.
A big play there. Taking it in. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points when you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And out across midfield down to the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On the ground, Kamara, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ready? You ready?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Any weapon. Kill. 20 seconds. Still kill. 20 seconds.
Breeze now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. On second down, Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
To throw is Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. On 3rd down, Miller. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try to put points on the board.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Lutz's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Miller. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 24, Watson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good look.
Pressure from his right and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start the drive with a give to Allen, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. It's a gain of 9 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Alert!
Again, it's Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Texans on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Watson, and he's got the completion to Hopkins. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. A first down carry now for Miller. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing.
And now Miller hit, and he falls. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Matthews, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Not bad,
and here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Thanks for hitting the quarterback, buddy. Appreciate that.
Flag down, so hang on. Big call coming on third down.
Said, you fucker. You motherfucker, you.
So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Foxtrot.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Breeze to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the keeper, it's Breeze. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Ready.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. This is Zach Line, the fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On first down, it's Miller, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Watson's going to throw it here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running with Kamara. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure.
He takes it across for the touchdown.
What the fuck is going on, baby?
In the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of the lane
21.
because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And all that work, but he stopped
No,
where he
Fonz got
ultimately would
21.
have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
This is it. 19. Check 56. Hey, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And,
Ball game.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. With a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. A great come from
I told you I play defense, man.
Really
that's one thing I do. And then I will manage the fuck out of the clock.
And it has to start with believing.
That's why I'm kind of glad Simp left because I played that nigga.
We've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back.
Oh, shit.
Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
Good game, Fonz. That's a hell of a game, man.